in.
Well, hello, Disney Connections and fellow Disney freaks. Yeah, you might have gone over to another channel just now, and he might be talking to you. But we are here with Disney Dynamics.
Hello.
Chris and Mary, welcome.
Hello.
What's up? So this is gonna be very interesting because we're gonna have a conversation. You're gonna hear them in the background,
Or in the foreground if you're over here.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little different, but you know what? You know what's really cool about this is it's not always gonna be like this.
Right. So where do we begin?
Well, let's see. 1977. Wait, you're younger than me, right?
I don't look it.
I
Why
think
does
you're
it
younger.
say she's drunk on the?
Wait, who-
Did you put that on there?
Where?
Who?
Oh. Oh. Listen, I don't.
You're hilarious.
Well, now they're seeing. So I've been doing production for their channel. Now they
yes.
can see all the little.
Why did I
notes
not
I've made
notice
in there.
that?
I don't know.
That's awesome. So yeah, so you're gonna hear all of our voices, but only see our two faces on this channel and their faces on their channel. And it's gonna be a little confusing to do it this way, but we just kind of want to explain what our new endeavor is and what direction our channels are going.
Do we know what we're doing?
No, I thought you didn't write it down.
No.
Oops. Wait, why can't you put the cameras back there and then they
Because then
see
we just get a poll.
Yeah, the pole's in the way.
So
It's not that
ideal.
kind of show.
why don't we just go lay on our bellies and right in front of the pool and
Yeah.
pop ourselves up?
No.
Not the kind. Okay.
All right. So where do we want to begin? First things first.
I kind of want to begin by welcoming in the people that are in my side.
Both of your people.
Yeah, both. Wait. Jason was in here too.
Listen,
So
some people have
Hey,
multiple
Karen.
screens.
yeah,
so-
maybe they're watching. William the Unknown, welcome in.
Lisa's got one
Exploring the
on.
magic. Just Ginger. Luke,
That's
Luke, I totally appreciate you coming over here to Disney
Uh,
Connections.
Luke's
Yeah,
here.
Luke's
He's
here
bad.
too.
Michelle is in the house. Cloud Watcher Sue, welcome in. Lyric is here. Soaring. A lot of new people. I'm loving to see y'all in here. Thank you so much. Cersei, Two Tiny Wings is in the house. VDF. Cheryl. Just Ginger. Jason, thank you so much.
Wait a minute.
Jason.
Jason didn't give me a super
Man.
chat. What's going on?
Wow.
He's apologizing for going
now,
to your channel first.
yeah. I totally appreciate you. Thank you so much. Magical Disney Pals,
Hello.
welcome. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Our Castle Life, Elizabeth
Hello,
Stoy, our
one of
very first winners.
Sea Red's in
Jill.
the house.
Cheryl's in here.
We have Cheryl over here too.
Oh, and Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
That's right there.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, there's DC.
Oh, DC finally showed up. DC, you won't get the boot because he can't produce tonight.
He's
so.
busy.
Oh, I can still figure it out.
You can still get it.
All right, what are we
all
doing?
right, so
I think the first simple announcement that we can both make is both of our channels are officially done with
boxes,
Unboxing.
We're all done with unboxings.
No more.
We're over it.
well, I mean, there might be an occasional unbox over
For
on
a
Disney
brand new
Connections,
company
but
or
it's
something.
going to be a
Brand new
brand new company, somebody that just needs to.
Thank you,
oh.
Jason.
Sorry.
That's awesome. You guys are great.
So
Jason's
yeah,
playing both
but
sides of the field right now.
as far as the big box unboxings and those that are established, we're
See
not
you,
doing
Ed.
that
Thank
anymore.
you so much. You guys are great.
Yeah,
What's that?
we're moving on. We're moving on and moving up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got
So
better things.
we kind of feel like we've done everything that can be done with unboxings for the most part. Like we said, if there's a brand new company that comes out with a new box, I'm sure we will sample it and just give you our opinion about it. But for the most part, you know what you're getting from which companies, and we want to start doing more stuff that is more interactive with you guys.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole goal is really to be interactive with the people in the chat and the subscribers, and have you guys get a little bit more control over the channels when we are live in the park.
Well, and then I think another major component of it, which you might have just been getting to, but is spreading the magic.
Yes.
Like, Walt's original dream and why he created Disneyland, and I mean just to share that
Holy cow!
magic
It's
fun.
for me. Thank you, Nicholas.
What?
Jeez, you guys are awesome.
Hey, come on over to Disney
Meg's in the house.
Connections.
What's going on? No, you're not late. We're just getting started, Meg.
Lyric, have a good night. Go back to work. All right.
Have a good night at work.
Come stop by. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about?
Well,
There's a lot that's
I don't think you finished your thought. You were saying that Walt created this so that families could play together
right.
and for them to make memories and have good feelings and
Right.
that sort of thing. So that's kind of the direction we're taking our channel.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Our channels.
Channels.
Yeah.
Yes. Channels.
The world as a whole, especially in the last couple of years, has become a extremely negative place, and we want to be the exact opposite of that is our goal.
Right.
That being said, before we get into some of the things that we're going to do, just a heads up. So the Disney Dynamics Facebook page, the Disney Connections Facebook page, and the now joint Facebook page that is Dynamic Connections are going to be all 100% positivity only.
Yep.
Period.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't want to have any of that. We all got into this. We all got into Disney because we just love the vibe, and we want to get back to that. And feels like we're really far from that right now. So we're going to make some really big strides to try and correct that and have just a happy place that kids can go hang out at, and you don't have a bunch of negativity, and we just want to get back to that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I ever told you this, but, in that whole pandemic beginning era, it was actually your channel that we brought into our house first. And it really
Sorry.
But we were watching you, and that's kind of what inspired us to go full-time YouTube. Well, I mean, not full-time,
Well, now you are.
We are now.
Yeah.
But it inspired us to do that because we really liked what you were doing for the community at the time, and wanting to multiply
and
that.
We look forward to it's Saturday morning. That's what we did. We grabbed our phones and waited for the boxes to drop. But now we're excited to see what new items will be showing up and what we can do to bring more of that interaction with all of the people that are in the chat. So it's a combined group experience.
Now, I'm gonna just throw this out here. Are our channels going away separately?
So that it may sound a little confusing, but no. So Disney Connections is Disney Connections and will always be, and Disney Dynamics will always be. The channels are not going to go anywhere. They're going to be rebranded, rethemed, and we're going to go after different things. But now we have added a joint channel. So things will go up on our individual channels, but if somebody wants to have easy access to the majority of content from both, they're going to be on the new Dynamic Connections YouTube channel and Facebook group.
Yes.
So after we go live, when we go live, it's going to go live in both of those channels, so you can see it in both places. If we do a vlog, we will upload it to both places on both channels. We have a little bit to figure out on that end of it, but basically the Dynamic Connections is not only a place that you can see the joint content together, but we have some other stuff. And if you looked at the Facebook group, you see the word productions in there, and there's going to be more to come on that. And I don't think tonight's the night for that.
Not tonight. No.
But we're gaining something toward that, so keep an eye out for that. So now, why don't you start with one of the first things we're going to start doing that's going to be more interactive with.
Right. So, I'm
Yeah, you're the
maybe I should talk right here in the middle.
Look at the poll.
Okay. So, which one do you want me to talk about? The one that I just spread out on the table in there? Okay.
Let's
So we're going to talk about that. So actually, this is where it all sparked from, was when you were telling me about this, right?
Yeah.
One night you called me up, Chris called me up, and he said, I got this idea. And so we kind of talked about it and hashed it out. And he had this great idea, and he was going to run with it with his channel. And I was giving you that full blessing to go do that. And then you called me like 15 minutes later and said, wait, here's another idea. And so that was the birth of the merge. So the idea behind Dynamic Connections as a YouTube page is going to be very philanthropic. Did I say that word right? Okay. So it's going to be all about what we can give back to the community and what we can give to people inside the park. So until you're down here full time,
What was that? I think a frog fell out of the tree.
oh, they splat.
It kind of
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
like a little splat.
Yeah.
That's
As
what
loud as it gets.
Yeah, right. I don't
Last time
have
didn't
that button
a
in
frog
front of me.
fall into the...
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love it here,
It's
Riverside.
raining.
These aren't for rain,
It's-
these are for frogs. We're under an umbrella that's a frog protection.
It's raining
I'm glad we left the umbrella
Yeah,
out.
me too.
So Dynamic Connections is going to be very philanthropic. It's going to be all about giving back to the people, the guests, the viewers of our channels, those kind of things. It's just going to be spreading the Disney magic. So the very first thing we are going to be putting together is it's called Pirate Booty,
And it's not an after dark thing.
and it's not after dark. Right.
It's
This is
family
going to be
friendly.
it's going to be family friendly. So coming very soon to Dynamic Connections, you're going to see live streams. You're going to see maybe shorts, possibly a full length video where we're going to be hiding pennies, pressed pennies, in the park connected to a card that's Pirate Booty, and it'll have links to our channels and our socials right there on the card. And you might see a live, or you might see one of these recorded videos, and you're going to go, I know where that's at. Now, if you're in the park, you can go and try to find that penny and then claim it for yourself. Or if you know somebody that's in the park, you can send them to it. So you can call them up, or you can text them, or slide into their DMs, right? And that sounds so dirty.
It does.
Anyway,
It's family friendly.
you can let them know where a penny might be, and they can go on the hunt. And so we're hoping that this is it spreads the joy, and it's going to multiply the magic, and it's for everybody.
And this is only
So.
one tiny little sliver of what y'all are going to be in for in the next year.
So I think that was it, right?
Yeah, so
I mean, the gist of it.
Yep, that's the gist of it. But basically, you will see where we put it.
Yeah.
And so it's up to you on how you want to handle that. If you want to tell somebody else, or if you want to create yourself like a little map and keep track of where they are. Some will get found right away. But then on the card, so you're going to get the links to our channels. But really what we would like is when you find one, take a picture with it, where you found it, and put it up on our Facebook group so that other people can see they're really out there and we're really putting them out. It's just something extra fun that you can do. So if you're coming down here you're planning a trip, it doesn't hurt to maybe, if you're done for the day, turn on one of the lives to see that we just stashed one. It might be taped under a handrail or under a rock, or who knows where we're going to put them, but you'll see it happen. So that's just one of the things that we've got a lot coming up.
Do you want to talk about the second part?
Yeah. So
Wait.
Oh,
So
wait.
Ginger's saying that they clean so well in the parks.
oh, we're
but here
better than that.
we are. And actually, we have been scouting some pretty fantastic locations
Right.
that it'll still be there.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we're not going to put them in a place that you have to put yourself at risk to get
No.
them. We're not going to make you do
Well,
something like climb up in a
We'll
planter
see.
to get it.
Chase
Right.
a frog.
Maybe when if it's the end of a
Maybe if
drink
it's
around the world at
maybe for
Epcot
the
Day, it
press
might be on a
quarter,
roof.
they'll have to do something a little
Yeah.
bit more serious.
So that is one. So like we said, we've got a lot of stuff that's coming up, and tonight we're going to reveal two of the major ones. So that is one. The next one I'm
my
personally
favorite
really excited about.
I'm really excited about this one too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is what sold me on the merge.
Yes.
So
So this one is something that you guys are going to do. So this is not something that. Okay. So picture this. First of all, I want to explain how super chats work, just in case you don't know. I don't want it to seem like this is not on the up and up. So when you super chat $10, YouTube holds 25% of that. So you get $7.50, right? So what this is going to be set up for, instead of people giving us money as a super chat, we found a better way to use the money. So if someone super chats $20 while we're in a park that has balloons, the balloons cost $14. So if you super chat $20, number one, you're going to pick out what balloon you want to give out. So we're going to walk over to the balloon people with you. You're going to pick out what color you want. We're going to buy the balloon right there. And then you've got control of us for 5 minutes. What we're going to do is walk whatever direction you want us to walk. When you see a kid or a person that you think could benefit from that balloon, we're going to gift them that balloon right there on camera and let them know that it's from you. So instead of us collecting super chats and using that money for our own things. We want to do this to where you get to have some real interaction in the park while we're live. So we're walking down Main Street and you say, that kid over there in the blue shirt looks pretty cute. He needs a blue balloon. You buy the super chat for $20. We buy the balloon. We walk over and we say, hey, a person in our chat would like you to have this. And I'm really excited for that. I don't know what you guys think, and I'd love to see some feedback in the chat about it. It's just a way that instead of us just kind of taking you wherever we want to and say, we're going to go on this ride, here you are, even if you don't like the ride, this gives you guys more control of it. And it's more fun, like to actually make somebody's. So the other one was called Pirate Booty. This one is called Magical Moments. So $20, you write Magical Moments on the super chat, and we will immediately go do that. Unless we're in a line for a ride and we're almost on the ride, we will get through that ride. You hold for 1 second, and then we will go get that balloon and deliver it for you. But yeah. So, what are your thoughts, and what do you want to add to that?
Should we say that we're going to be here soon enough to help out with all that?
Well, I think this is starting as early as tomorrow.
It's going to start tomorrow.
We were walking.
excited.
We were walking through Epcot. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I saw balloons in Epcot, and I was like, yes. And then when I went out to the parking lot, I thought I saw a balloon, but it was a SpaceX rocket. Yeah, so I'm super excited about it. I don't think there's really much to add other than, again, Dynamic Connections is all gonna be about the experiences of y'all at home who can't be here at Disney and in the parks, and then for you to spread that magic to people that are in the park. It could be that somebody's here and you want to share that with them, or as we're walking around the park and maybe you see a kid sitting off to the side that's not having such a good day, and you're like, you know what, I want to bless that kid. I want to bless that family. So I think it's great. I'm really excited.
Yeah. The whole concept is really just positivity, making cool moments for people, making somebody's day, and allowing you guys to actually do it. And we just wanted that whole kind of vibe. And I don't know, the other thing that kind of goes along with this that I just want to touch on a little bit. I don't know if you've been watching Disney Connections recently over the last couple of weeks. I have started doing producing on his channel when he's live, and he's going to start doing the same for us. Now, when we're here together right now, that's not going to work because we're pretty much going to be in the parks all together. So there's nobody to be at home on the hot seat running the production. But moving forward, once we go back home, we will be continuing to do that for his channel. And once we get down here in June, then we will take turns, and he will produce for me and I will produce for him. And it just gives a more professional feel to the live streams, and where the producer can actually interact with the chat and put chats up on screen, so that if the person walking through almost tripped on a kid and missed a good comment, we can throw it up on the screen so they can see it. Just all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to make a better live for everybody and just make it more worthwhile to watch. There's a lot of lives out there, just like there's a lot of unboxers. We want to step up, do something different that just makes it more fun to watch, more fun to interact with. And like tonight, we're all sitting on here, and it's hard for us, since we're all here, to keep up on the chat and see who's coming in and going, because we're all talking, and we're looking at phone screens instead of computer screens. So that's what we're trying to improve with that part of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's enough. That's just a taste.
Yep.
I don't want to go too far, because there is a ton more that we've got written down and scratched, on a napkin somewhere, and we're going to be revealing more over the next few weeks, months, and hopefully years. So
yeah.
I think this is going to be a great partnership, and I think that we're going to be able to bless a lot of people out there in the Disney community.
Yeah, and that all being said, don't forget, we're all here right now. This whole next 8 days, you're going to have a ton of live streams coming from Disney Connections and Disney Dynamics. We're going to be in the parks every day for the next 8 days. We're going to try and do probably 2 daytime live streams each day from the park, and then a recap, just like an after dark by the poolside, just like we are right now. Hang out, have a couple drinks, and talk about what happened that day on the lives, what happened in the parks. So if you haven't, hit the notification bell so that you see it come live. If you have not subscribed to Disney Connections, please go over there and check them out and spread the wealth. And we can all grow this and really make a circle of positivity and just more fun, less negativity. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, exactly. Now, real quick, for those that are still hanging on with us, if you go to YouTube, you're probably not going to find the Dynamic Connections page yet. But if you want to go over to the Facebook group and join the Facebook group, Dynamic Connections, we'll be posting links there to videos that we post and links to lives in the park when we go on that channel, which is coming soon. I can't promise you when, but I can say it's coming soon.
So that's it. That's the plan. We've got new logos. We're going to have, well, you'll see tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what the other part we're going to have, but really excited about that. Movie Fan 10, thank you for being in here. I saw you earlier, but I didn't get a chance to say welcome in.
You say hi to Meg?
Yes, but I'll say hi again. Hi, Meg. See you, Kay. What's going on? So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Please stay tuned for this week. We have a ton of stuff planned, and we are a party of 15 this time. Both my sisters and their families are all here. We're going to see a lot of stuff going on. And Robin
party of 17. What are you talking about?
Right.
Oh, you're not coming.
17 is all the family.
All I wanted to do was this part so I could get your subscribers. From here on out, you're on
Speaking
your own.
of that, if you haven't subscribed to Disney Dynamics yet, don't. It's not worth it.
True.
Just kidding. Go check out his channel.
And if you have trouble sleeping, check out the channel Legacy. That's a snoozer.
Awesome. All right.
All right. I think, does anybody, I mean,
Lisa wants to know what you'll do for $100.
Oh.
So that's the other thing
well,
we were talking
okay,
about.
so-
Wait, are we moving
I
into
didn't-
After
I
Dark
didn't-
now?
let's not go into there. But I was gonna say as one last little teaser is that we're not stopping at balloons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and honestly, if you have an idea and you want to do something, throw it out there. All we want to do is spread the fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like we're not out here to just ask you for super chats to pay for our next trip. We want to make it so that you have some say. So if you're like, I want to buy 100 balloons and go hand them out all day long, I'm your guy. I'll be your huckleberry. I will walk around all day and hand out balloons.
hand out balloons.
Right. Or if you want to give a
That,
grandma
that
Dooney
Crystal
Burke-
Castle.
right, the
The
Crystal
Crystal
Castle.
Castle is like 35,000.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
pretend to give that somebody and take it home all day.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Yeah.
Well, let's see. You started before me, so you have to end before me now.
All right. I'm going to end it. So tomorrow we will be at Epcot Center. We've got, it's going to be a blast. And tomorrow is Sunday, so it should be fairly slow.
No, it's the run.
No,
Oh, it's
there,
the marathon.
there is nothing slow.
I'll be the
in,
slowest thing in the park. I can
yeah.
tell you that. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, please check us out tomorrow. Check out Disney Connections. And there is more announcements to come as we go. We will just kind of spill them out a little bit at a time. But I think you get the vibe of what we're going for. So thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm going to get out of here so that he can do his disconnect. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you're having a great night.
Well, okay. So you heard all that. Now he's already ended his stream, so we can go on and have some Disney After Dark now. If you want. I'm
Your
just
connection's going to lose it.
we're gonna sign off as well because we gotta get into the Epcot tomorrow and do some live streaming. Hope y'all will come over to our live stream, watch the Facebook page, watch all the socials, because this week's gonna be crazy. We're gonna try to schedule it to where we're not on at the same time. So come over to his channel over on Disney Dynamics, come to our channel on Disney Connections, and be looking for the link to Dynamic Connections on YouTube. All right. Appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney.
Bye.
Hope you're having a great day.